Welcome and good morning for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Katrina Smith. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in the Weather Center. A lot going on. You may wonder why I dressed in black this morning. I knew there would be a power surge and the monitors behind me would be out, so I
3
dressed
minutes for the show.
Here
comes a power surge. So
appropriately.
Bring the broadcast up now, so that's good news. And yeah, the weather for today, not a complete washout.
Okay.
We're going to be looking at the chances for some rain showers. Taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we have a single round of rain heading into the Utica area briefly. Nothing major at this point. This will come and go within the next 30 minutes to an hour. Behind that, though, mostly cloudy skies, a mixture of sunshine moving in by the late afternoon to early evening before rain chances do increase as we head closer to sunset. Current temperature right now is 65 degrees. Humidity is still sticking around, although on the lower side compared to the past few days, with calm winds as well. And for today, highs are approaching the mid-70s with a mixture of sun and clouds. Again, there is still a chance for rain showers both today as well as tomorrow. I'll go into more detail on the tricky forecast ahead coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric, for calling.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Saturday. And our weather this weekend is not going to be favoring very nice weather, but not a complete washout either. I'll explain in more detail in just a minute. First off, here's a live look at City of the Hills, the village of Oneonta. Look on top Hartwick College right there with SUNY Oneonta in the background on the left. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are mostly dry, especially in Otsego County and portions of Fulton, Montgomery counties and Herkimer County. However, we do have a brief band of rainfall currently moving through Madison and the eastern portion of Oneida County at this point. So again, experience possibly a brief light shower, nothing major as this moves north. Beyond that, though, rain chances will still remain low for the late morning to early afternoon. Temperatures in the valley, 66 Westmoreland, 67 Little Falls, 63 Utica to the north, 59 degrees in Big Moose, and to the south, 64 Cooperstown, 61 Skenevis, and 64 degrees in Norwich. And looking at the weekend ahead, again, not a complete washout, but still the rain chances are there. Scattered showers and storms are possible heading into this evening, with the late evening to early tonight. Temperatures rising into the mid-70s. For Sunday, a little bit cooler with more widespread rainfall coverage. Again, not a complete washout from sunrise to sunset. In fact, look at our chance of rain outlook for the next couple of days. Notice how low rainfall chances until around 9 p.m. starts to skyrocket overnight into early Sunday morning. And then Sunday rain chances are probable to likely throughout the day as a weak frontal boundary pushes the remaining moisture out of the area. This is complicated because we do have a stationary front off to the east. This is not moving until Monday. And because of that, any moisture arriving from the south along weak waves, the backside of this frontal boundary right here, can cause a chance for rainfall throughout most of this weekend. So the rainfall that happened earlier on this morning has since moved out. A brief round moving through the area this morning, drying out for early this afternoon. And then closer to the evening, between 5 and 8 p.m., another brief round of rain is possible. That'll push north. Early Sunday morning, some rainfall to the west as the frontal boundary slowly sweeps its way across central New York, squeezing out any remaining moisture. By 5 to 6 p.m. Sunday, additional rain showers are expected. That'll linger into early Monday before things will finally dry out by Monday evening. And so for today, highs in the mid-70s, a mixture of sun and clouds with a chance of a shower throughout the day. Tonight, a passing shower, lows down into the low 60s. Our 7-day forecast after Monday, things do dry out for early Tuesday, but the big picture here is no very warm days for the near future. And our trivia question, how hot is the Carolina Reaper, one of the hottest peppers on the Scoville scale?
Oh, maybe it's 500,000 SHU Scoville scale, right?
Locking it in?
No, is it D? No, let's see what's C.
It is D, so it is 1 million or more, and some of the scales range from 1 million to, this one says 2.2 million.
What's that?
So that's also the Carolina Reaper. So Trinidad Scorpion, Ghost Pepper is also 1 million. Habanero is 500,000. So,
Okay.
and as you can see right here.
Eric's been razzing me to bring my cherry peppers.
And those are around 5,000, so right around the heat of a jalapeno.
Yeah, these aren't,
So,
well, you
well-
say they're around 5,000, but these ones, I feel
Oh, no.
like I had one last night and they were pretty spicy. So let's try one. You're supposed to take all the seeds out, and I see I left some seeds in, so maybe that one doesn't have seeds.
Okay, I have water.
I'll do it too.
water just in case.
I'll do it too. This is what's in season right now. That's the reason we did this. And it's a little spicy here. It's a little hot too. You go first.
We're going to go first.
You go first. So these guys are in season right now, so you can get them at like, who has these? There are a few places. There is Candela. It has
So hot.
cherry peppers. Yeah, we're gonna stall because they're a little bit hot temperature-wise. So Candela's has cherry peppers. Over in Vernon, Swiss Stack Farm has You Pick cherry peppers. And I just feel like the later in the season, the hotter they get. You want to try to do this now? They've
All right,
cooled
yeah.
down a little bit.
Hot.
Hot? Like temperature hot or hot? You want some water? So anyway, I had to run away. How hot do you think that is? How many SHUs? It's a little hotter than 5,000. Can't speak, can you?
I ate a whole one.
All right, so anyway, those are cherry peppers. They're in season right now. Drink some water, you can do that, but that doesn't help. It actually makes it hotter. You have to do bread or cheese with these. His eyes are watering. And you can get them at most of those places right now. Coming up, we're going to talk about a decimated crop of apples. We're also going to welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. We have Eric Gage over in the Weather Center. There's so much going on today here at home, but we're also tracking that Category 3 hurricane happening as well that may or may not hit the U.S. mainland. That's still questionable.
Yeah, it's still questionable, but we do have more information coming in. The hurricane is at least the forecast are now starting to pick up on the turn as it hooks north. I'll get it in just a minute though. First though, temperatures locally here are in the mid 60s, still slightly humid out as well. And on top of that, we do have just a few showers on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 top of the radar. Nothing major. This will move its way north over the next few hours. Regarding the hurricane, as you said before, it is a Category 3. It has weakened since yesterday, but it'll weaken and strengthen here and there as it moves into warm ocean waters to a Category 2, Category 4. But notice right here in the official National Hurricane Center forecast, it will finally start hooking north, meaning that the risk for the southeastern coast of the U.S. is low, but it also means that we're not out of the woods just yet. Now, long-range models, as we have to take it with a grain of salt, but still they are more reliable than they have been in the past, have this moving beyond our area into the Nova Scotia, eastern Maine area. So for now, we're in the clear. There's no need to panic for this at all, but we're just continuing to monitor this this hurricane for now. And of course, if anything does update, we'll bring it to your attention. But again, for today, locally, temperatures in the mid 70s, southern clouds, chance of a shower. And also on top of that, we do have more rain chances throughout the weekend. I'll go more detail on that coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Eric. And we
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. This Saturday, unsettled weather will stick around for the time being with mostly cloudy skies and a chance for a shower both this morning as well as later on this evening. Here's a live look at Cooperstown from Yucca National Cooperstown camera. And looking at overcast skies, most of the area is still looking dry. There is a brief round of showers moving through from the southwest at this point, currently moving through Hamilton and Madison County, as well as portions of Utica and just to the east of Rome, heading its way north and weakening. This will be the main story. We have some thunderstorms to the south, but as they move into our area locally, they are going to be entering an environment to weaken. but still rain chances are non-zero for this morning as well as this evening. Local temperatures are still on the mild to warm side. 68 Little Falls, 66 Westmoreland, 65 Whitesboro, 65 degrees in Cleveland. And to the south, 65 Cooperstown, 63 Hamilton, and 64 degrees in Sherburne. And talking about that weekend forecast, a bit complicated. I'll go into more detail in just a minute. But for the most part, scattered storms are possible today, approaching the hours closer to sunset with highs approaching the mid-70s. And numerous showers are expected for tomorrow, especially in the evening once more as a weak frontal boundary moves into our area. So looking at our chance of rain outlook still, besides this morning, rain chances are low throughout the early to mid-afternoon, but closer to sunset, a weak wave moves through the area, bringing us some chances for rain showers throughout the overnight hours, lingering to early Sunday, a lull in the rain showers late Sunday morning, and then return to more widespread showers overnight into early Monday morning. This is all due to a stalled frontal boundary right off the Atlantic coast, just east of Albany. And what this is doing, this is guiding moisture from the south. Weak waves of moisture moving along that frontal boundary to the south, along the stationary front, will bring us chances for rain showers both today as well as the start of tomorrow before things do gradually quiet down. So that rain we saw this morning still pushes its way to the east. Looking at a lull in rain showers besides this initial rain this morning for this afternoon and this evening. But then closer to sunset between 5 to 8 p.m., another weak wave moves through the area. That will likely weaken, but still it could move north enough into the I-90 corridor and north. Then early Sunday, the frontal boundary does start to move through and will start to the west and slowly move its way east. Not looking to be a complete washout, but rain will become more numerous to widespread closer to the evening and overnight as rain showers will be more widespread into early Monday morning, and then things do gradually dry out by Monday afternoon with temperatures climbing up into the mid to upper 70s. And so for today, sun and clouds, a chance of a shower, highs in the mid 70s tonight. Passing shower or two, lows down into the low 60s. Our 7-day forecast, rain coverage comes to an end Monday evening, lasts with dry weather for most of Tuesday before weather returns to be unsettled for Wednesday and Thursday. And our trivia question, the original version of Sudoku was invented in what country?
Who knows? We go from something I love to something you love. Sudoku. I'm going to say Japan.
It was France.
Really?
Yeah, when I looked at this too, I was surprised. It was originally invented by anyone in France, and it was using, let's see here, it was used arithmetic rather than logic, so more complicated. I guess they tried to find it simpler. Then I guess it got transferred to the U.S. and then some puzzle company in Japan took it over.
I love French food, but I'm not a huge fan of Sudoku.
You're not a big fan of Sudoku. Yeah.
Oh, not even the easiest ones. Ugh.
But real quick though, the heat of the pepper is gone. It was lingering for a little bit too, and I know people were like, you gotta have milk, you gotta have bread.
We had a viewer call and she said, tell Eric he's gotta eat some bread. Water is
I didn't prepare, all I have is water, so that's all I could use.
I should have brought you a big loaf of bread. Thank you, Eric. If you didn't know it.
Now for a first look at your forecast tonight at 11 with meteorologist Eric Gage. One heck of a thunderstorm rolling through earlier, Eric. One pretty good light show, I gotta say.
Yeah, pretty good lightning show that moved through Utica, and some heavy rain, some gusty winds, nothing major, no reports at least of any storm damage at this point, just double checking right here. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Going back the past 3 or 4 hours, a decaying MCV moved north into the Mohawk Valley, producing again quite a spectacular lightning show through Utica and central Oneida County as it continued north. Old Forge now seeing the remnants of that storm, which is now not really producing too much lightning at this point, but still some heavier rainfall moving into the North Country right now. Temperatures are currently in the mid-60s. With humidity still sticking around right now, and that'll be the main story for the near future. A passing shower, nothing major at this point, as those heavy rainfall conditions have already moved through. And by tomorrow, Unsettled weather will continue, not a complete washout from sunrise to sunset. I'll go into more detail on what to expect for the weather for tomorrow, plus the week ahead coming up. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Eric. If you happen to be driving down Genesee Street,
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. Unsettled weather will continue tonight as a few spotty showers move across our area. Here's a live look at our Cooperstown camera from Utica National Cooperstown camera. Again, quiet weather for now in the village of Cooperstown, maybe a few light sprinkles. The major weather going on is currently north, the New Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and it has since moved north and weakened as the conditions will become less favorable for storm development tonight. These showers again will still weaken, produce less thunder and lightning, and then as they push north currently into the Old Forge area in north. Behind that, again, just a few spotty showers will linger behind this into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures are currently pretty consistent across central New York. 65 Whitesboro, 66 Westmoreland, only 62 degrees in Big Moose, 63 Inlet, 66 Lake Pleasant, 67 in Little Falls. And to the south, a little warmer, 69 Cooperstown and 64 Norwich with 63 degrees in Hamilton. Look at our rainfall outlook over the next 4 days. Not a complete washout from sunrise to sunset tomorrow, but still very likely chances for rain showers as a frontal boundary moves from the west into our area. Lingering rain early Monday will gradually dissipate throughout the early afternoon. Tuesday looking to be the driest of the next 4, but before additional rain showers arrive Tuesday night and into early Wednesday morning. The bigger picture, a complicated weather setup going on right now, a stubborn frontal boundary to the east, which haven't really moved in the past day or so. Along with that, we do have moisture moving along this front right here and what is called a decaying mesoscale convective vortex, a fancy word for saying just a little spinny area of low pressure moving into our area. And that's what caused those thunderstorms moving through Utica earlier on this afternoon or earlier on this evening. And unfortunately, these are hard to pick up on weather models. You can see right here, still seeing some lingering rain for now. By early tomorrow morning, on and off rain showers as that frontal boundary starts to develop out to the west. And then shower coverage becomes more numerous to widespread tomorrow evening, especially east and south of Utica as this front moves through. More numerous showers overnight into early Monday morning, and then by Monday afternoon to Monday evening, things will slowly start to dry out and will hopefully be a very nice end to the day Monday. And so a recap for tonight, lows down into the mid to low 60s with again that passing shower tomorrow. Highs only in the low 70s with a mostly dry start, and again some late showers are possible. Our 7-day forecast, after Monday, things do dry out for the early portion of Tuesday. Lingering rain early Wednesday, a spotty shower Thursday. And the good news is for now, things are trending dry and very pleasant, more fall-like for Friday and Saturday with low humidity and temperatures in the low 70s.